shadows where the silence speaks. I walk the line where the lost souls seek, with whispers of hope and a guiding light. I'll search the dark, bring the truth to light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. With every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find a way, I'll draw you near. I'm a seeker of the unseen, bridging worlds where the heart has been. Where the heart, with every heartbeat, every tear, I'll find the way, I'll draw you near. Draw you near. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Through the echoes of the past I tread, unlocking stories of the words unsaid. With every vision I'll stand my ground. In the name of love, the lost will be found. Where hope and hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light. When hope is fading, I won't let go. I'll be your compass, your guiding glow. Together we'll break through the darkest night. For every lost soul, I'll bring back the light.
Hey guys, hold on 1 second. I did that with the ball, so 1 second. Let me put my thing up in case we talk about anything. Okay. Oh, I'm here. So I can't be on long. I've got a eye appointment tomorrow because my eyes are really affecting my life right now for some reason. So I'm gonna go make sure I don't need a new prescription or anything like that, because they're always tired all the time, and they're making me tired. So yeah, so I just wanted to come on. It's been a while. Check in, chat, see how everybody's doing, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Basically, it's a free for all tonight. So, weird, I lost like 20 subs. Anyways. Hey, sorry about the nightmare. Me, myself. Hey, Steph, good to see you. Good to see you guys. Yeah, so like I said, and if I cough a little bit, I seem to cough a little bit more at night, but hey Francis, good to see you. Kind of look a little bit crappy, but it is what it is. So hopefully if I need a new prescription or something, it'll help with me being so like drained. You know what I mean? I just feel like super drained. My eyes feel super tired. It's not getting any better no matter what vitamins I take. So I don't know what the heck's going on, but I don't know. Tracy said, well, you may need a new prescription. I was like, yeah, maybe you're right. So maybe I should make an appointment and you know, see how things go. See what they say. I'm sorry, Francis. Why do you feel horrible? Mm. My mom and my aunt have a cough too, but that I didn't have a cough before. I just had like mostly a sore throat and aches. I got the cough, like a little one at the end, and then it kind of went away, and now it's kind of like back. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel that bad. It's just more like the cough and just run down. You know what I mean? Um, Good to see you too, girl. I am hanging in. Like I said, I'm just coming to chit chat. I don't know what you guys want to chit chat about. I thought I'd check in. I'm a little too tired to do anything else. So I was like, well, I haven't been live for a while. I know everybody has germs. I know. Hey, Julie. Yeah, I kind of got like sick after that, or a little bit after that. We're supposed to get on, I mean, we're supposed to be doing it again, but he said January, but I know he's busy and I've been having my own issues. So I know, I'm sorry. It is hell to get old. That's what my grandpa used to say. Unfortunately, we all get old. That's the part of being human. It sucks. Right? I had two energy drinks tonight and I don't feel like I have it all. It's like I said, my eyes just feel, I don't know. I mean, it could be looking at my phone, but I didn't have this problem until like recently. So, I mean, they told me I had to go back and get my eyes rechecked like after a year. It's been a year. So, I I want to try to get the same glasses though if anything's changed. I got these from Zini, and they're way cheaper and I like them. I like the way they fit me and stuff a lot better. The ones that I actually got when I got my prescription, I don't like them. I don't wear them or anything. These actually fit the best. Yep. No, we're aliens, Tracy. Yeah, no, I'm taking all that stuff. Like I practice what I preach. I literally have a pill that has or a vitamin. It's has everything in it. It's an immune defense. It has quercetin, it has elderberry, it has zinc, it has vitamin C, it has echinacea, it has everything. And then I've been taking extra vitamin C on top of it. So, um, I haven't taken it today yet, though. I've been busy kind of today. So, but I will do that in just a little bit. But yeah, I have bottles of it. And it has 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I take a couple of those and I take the extra vitamin C. I take like 5,000 milligrams. So that's why I always tell people like, if you go on, because otherwise you're taking a bunch of different, vitamins. But if you go on like Amazon or whatever, they have ones that have everything in it. And there's even extra stuff besides that I can't think of right now. So it literally has everything in it. Um, I probably would be a lot worse if I hadn't have taken that. So I take a couple of those a day and then I add the extra C and whatever. I do have some extra quercetin. I probably never say that right too, but I always suggest that quercetin, again, probably saying it wrong, high doses of vitamin C, zinc, and D, especially for COVID. But echinacea and elderberry, all that's good too. But yeah, this has like everything in it. So, yeah, I do too. I used to, and I've been on my mom too, like, hey, mom, you need to, get on that stuff. And she always tells me, I will. I'm just taking some NyQuil and I'll kick it. And like, okay, I'm telling you now, like, as soon as you start feeling bad, you got to get high doses of vitamin C and get going on it. Back in the day when I used to, work on a farm, I was their admin and, I got sick a lot, but I would like let it turn into pneumonia because I kept balls going off. I kept saying, and my balls weren't active before. My mom don't listen. She's super stubborn. But I'm always telling her. But anyways, I used to let my body kick it and I ended up with pneumonia. And the guy that used to work there, my boss would always tell me, yeah, you need to take what's it called? Emergency. And I was very stubborn back then. So, yeah, they were going off. And they haven't been very active lately, but you know what? When I did my whole rant, they were going off too. So, there we go. Someone's saying hi. I'm getting a little music box thing too, so that'll be interesting. I always do the ones in the back. It's really weird. Oh, man, someone's really saying hi, and there's nothing, everybody's really still around, so it's not me or anything. I haven't turned on the EVP in a very long time. We could always do that, but when I do that, I get stuck on here for hours, and I can't do that tonight. So I'll have to come back and do another EVP live. I hope so. They probably missed me. But I did kind of like overdo it when I started feeling better. I had to catch up on reading, so I had 2 days in a row where I did 2 readings a day. And then I worked that following Monday. So this last Monday, I worked with my friend, or with this lady that I know that her son's been missing for about 7 years. We worked for like 3 hours, just chit chatting and doing cards and stuff. So, I've kind of been like drained since then. I think once I get my eyes figured out, I'll feel better, because they just really make me feel like just tired, like drained. You know what I mean? Like they're strained or something. And I don't know. Oh, there they go again. Someone's definitely here. Yeah, I would totally turn on the EVP, but I know if I do that, I'll be on here for 5 hours, and I can't do that tonight because they start talking, and I don't want to let them go. You know what I mean? So I can't do that tonight, because then my eyes will be even more tired tomorrow if I don't, because I have a long day. I have to go to Tucson, then Phoenix, and I'm doing something I probably shouldn't do for myself. You guys might find out about it later. So, my birthday present, something I wanted for a really long time that I probably shouldn't do, probably shouldn't have, but feel like it's kind of faded. So we'll see if you guys find out about that. And I've been I found a property actually down the road with a house on it that is the right zoning that I could put my mom on there. And so I'm just trying to look through it. It needs a new floor like mine does too. So I have to walk through it and see like if there's any other issues, like any major things, because I already spent a whole bunch on this well out here. I want to make sure there's no issues like that. So I've been trying to get in touch with the lender to do that. It'd be nice if they come down on the price though, since they need a flooring. But it's the right zoning to move my mom out. And interestingly enough, this guy that's going to come and do electric fencing for the dogs for Casper, I talked to him today. He said it should be super easy to do. And his dad is actually selling a 3-bedroom mobile home that can be moved, that's literally like a mile away. So I felt that was kind of faded. If my mom, I have to go look at it, and everything has new plumbing and stuff. So I have to look into that and see. So that was it's kind of like a little bit of a things seem to be rolling if I can go see this other house and property and it works out. I drove by there. The fence is about like mine, but he told me it could be like, tightened, and we could just take the electric fence from here and put it there. So it's not a tattoo. No, maybe there is like a tattoo I want, but the tattoo I want is going to cost me a lot of money. So I'm going to have to wait to do that, because I want like a half sleeve of like the star card, the justice card, and like spiritual, like my spirit animals around it. Like I have this whole, nope, not hair. Francis, I've been telling myself I only live once. I work really hard, and it's something I've wanted for like 25, 30 years. Again, something I don't need, probably shouldn't have. It's an expense in the long run, but I don't know. It's like it popped in my head, and then the opportunity came up the next day. It was very weird. So we'll see. I don't know. You guys may or may not find out. No, it's not Hutta, but that house I'm looking at does have the I wish I could get a horse. A horse would be more expensive than this. Maybe one day. I'm thinking of starting an animal channel for extra income if I can. I've got a new camera coming that I can do more vlogging and stuff. The house that I want, it does have like a hot tub kind of thing in it though, in the bathroom. So there's, pros and cons to that property, but it's doable. It's more like it's gonna need. I know Julie's psychic or something. That's how I think about it. But I always said I wasn't gonna do it unless the right opportunity came along and it was possible and any of that. Julie R is a little psychic. Tracy, I know, right? I do like animal readings that are alive. So I mean animals that are deceased, I do pet readings that are deceased. Yes. As far as if they're alive, like if people ask questions about them, I can, but I don't really communicate with them. I wish I did. That's something I really wanted to learn. Yeah, it's not the same kind, but yeah, you're a little psychic there, Julie. I didn't give it away that much, did I, Tracy? only two people kind of know, but I don't know. I've mentioned it on my lives before when I've done readings. When I've done readings for something something similar for somebody, and we've talked about it and I've joked about it, like if I end up with one or if I end up with this, you guys will know. So I mean, I waited 7 years for what I received, even though it's by the time you're done paying lawyers and shiz. Yeah, well, you're on it, kind of, for the most part. Hey, Francis. Yeah. Um, I was doing a reading. Yeah, Tracy knows nothing. She just, her and Lizzie do. I was like, Lizzie still hasn't given me permission. I always go to her and I'm like, can you just give me permission, please? When I was talking to the guy to help me do the fence, the horse came over there and I petted him for a little bit. I don't know why he always comes to say hi to me. I would love like a horse or a donkey or something one day. But they're a little bit more. The readings on Dulce are so confusing. Like they are Autowrites and they are not just her. I've tried to get a little bit more focused the more that I've done, but literally they are kind of all over the place. Except for I think the last one and but I mean there's of course truth in the Autowrites. Like there's still stuff for her for her case in the Autowrites, but there's also, because it's an Autowrite, other cases mixed in. The more recent like cards, and I think I did card on her. Was more accurate, I think, and then we did the astrology. So Julie, I'm single. I can do what the fuck I want. I don't need permission for no one. I mean, I hear it from my mom and I hear it from my aunt, like you have too much, blah, blah, but I mean, it's my life. I only live once. I work hard to take care of everybody. So I would like a unicorn. We could just get a horse and put a horn on it, Tracy, Yeah. Good to see you, Priscilla. Oh, it was when you were reading someone who was searching for what happened. I don't remember, Francis. That's kind of a really steamy shower. Not anymore, not according to her astrology, Judy. I think for a little bit she was, and that might have been when my readings were all over the place. So I would look at the more recent readings on the astrology for that case. Hey, Marby, welcome. Yep. Well, I mean, I am all this is why I've been single for 12 years. I don't like anybody to tell me what to do. And that's why I get irritated when people try to tell me what to do with my channel, or what, like that's my biggest pet peeve as an Aquarius. Like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to talk about, because I had someone comment yesterday, like, when you talk about politics, I really don't care. You're not the only one on the channel. If you don't like it, then bye-bye. I don't know what to tell you. We have a lot of people that joined recently that do want the politics. So was when my grandpa bought. Oh, I know. We still haven't worked his case, but that was cool. That's why I'm like, I can't do EVPs tonight because we'll get stuck down another rabbit hole on another case, and I'll be here. The cat's probably better than the husband, anyways. Yep. Well, I've noticed male Aquariuses are a little different. I've dated a couple male Aquariuses, and I don't see that. But of course, it depends on the rest of your chart, your, whatever, your rising and your all that. But I am a major Aquarius. My sun is an Aquarius. My rising is an Aquarius. So I'm an Aquarius, and what you see is an Aquarius, because your rising is how others see you. But do not tell me what to do. Do not try to control me or tell me what to do about my channel, about my life, anything, because I will rebel. do not even try to control me. This is the biggest pet peeve I have. Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you don't like the posts, then don't watch, don't read them. Period. Triple threat. I don't know about that. Good to see you too, Marilyn. I know. I've missed you guys too. I'm still struggling with my eyes. I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow to see if he can tell me if anything's going on. I need a new prescription or something, maybe. I do. I mean, like I tell everybody, I'm not perfect by any means. I do the best that I can to take care of my babies. I probably do have too much, but they're all fed, they're all watered, they're taken care of. When they need to go to the vet, I find a way, I get them there. So they're all healthy. I have many that are older. I have an almost 19-year-old. I have a 13-year-old. That was my son's dog, by the way, that I ended up keeping. And a couple of them were his dogs that I have. And Aurora is like 8 or 9. The dog outside that I took from that other farm that she's supposed to be training Casper, not doing a very good job. She's 9, and she's an extra large dog. So, my dogs are they're pretty healthy, and they're well taken care of, and I do the best that I can by them. That's why I kind of want like a bigger place. The place I'm looking at is only like 300 square feet more, and it needs a little work. But my fish is still here, by the way. It's just over there. I did change the water recently, and I don't know, the water, he's been not swimming around very much, and he seems fine. I don't know, but the electric isn't working on this wall, so that's why. So he's over there plugged in. Yeah, well, I mean, and I just talk about what spirit wants me to, and show things, because I know there's people that care. But if you want to be involved in it, then don't be involved in it. It's fine. I'm not going to judge you for what you're involved in and what you're not on the channel. We are very loyal friends. That is, yes. Yep, that is true about us. Yeah, Maine Coons are huge, right? I mean, if he's not fixed, that would be why. I fix all my animals. That's why I'm like, if anybody wants to bitch at me, I'm very responsible. I don't have a bunch of babies or anything like that. I've always believed in fixing my animals. So all my cats are fixed. All my dogs are fixed. All my goats are fixed. Yep. I loved raising my son as a single mom. I'm glad I didn't have to raise him with anybody else because we had the best time of just us. You know what I mean? Yep, definitely Miss Independent, trying to do everything myself. That is very true. I didn't used to be like that though. There was a time back in the day where I had to have a relationship, I had to have a man. Even after my husband passed away, it was like trying to find somebody else to like fill that void. But then I got to a point where I got really used to it. When I had my awakening, it was like I don't need nobody anymore, you know. And the biggest thing is like try to tell me how to live or do or whatever. Um well, there is a lot going on astrologically. So we haven't had fog in Arizona. So I don't know what the fog is. I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it because we haven't had it here. And Tracy was telling me about it. I was like, what fog? Fix your husbands and fix your animals and kick your husband out. No one needs them. No, I'm just kidding. Fix your husbands too, I guess, huh? In which way are we talking about fixing them, Tracy? Yeah, I was like 30. So, hey, I wrote a whole book about it. It's absolutely okay. It's been a while. I've gotten over it. It was a very, very hard time in my life, but without it happening, I wouldn't have awakened to help so many people. So, it's been almost 13 years in May. It's not anything that, I have my moments because of the good times, but there was also a lot of traumatic times. So, like I said, I wrote a book about it to try to help others understand. I mean, it was our soul contract. Without it, I wouldn't be where I am as far as helping people. It activated my gifts. So, you know, well, good, Ashley. A lot of people are actually getting fixed. Their husbands are getting fixed and stuff because, for one, they don't want to bring their children into this world, and for two, because of the whole abortion thing. So actually, all the rates have gone up, unfortunately, and that's really sad that it has to be like that people feel that way. Thank you, Charla. I'm glad. I know I should really contact the company and see if I can still put it out because I put a down on it and then I could never pay anything else. But I should try to see if there's something I can do to get it going again. Because that would be income too. But sometimes I think I tell myself, like, I try to talk myself out of it because of judgmental people and stuff, But I have a lot of good reviews on it, and I think it's helped a lot of people, and it's got all these 5-star reviews. So I think that, might be worth it. Sometimes I think I like question if I should or not. I go back and forth. Yeah, I don't blame you. I only got one, and he worries me to death because he's 20 years old now. He just turned 20 on the 6th. Can't believe I have a 20-year-old. Lord help. And he was in Tennessee, and I didn't even know he was in Tennessee. Like, he's like, oh, I'm over here in Tennessee with my girlfriend for my birthday. I'm like, oh, thanks for telling me, like, you went somewhere. Then I didn't hear from him for like 2 weeks, and finally I heard from him today. I'm like, I'm gonna put out a missing persons thing because you're not messaging me or calling me back or anything, you know? So, well, the thing is about Kindle is they charge more, this company does, and I would have to continue with what I'm doing. Um, you know, so but yeah, they charge more for that. I don't know if I could something I'd do on my own, but that's when was it? Mine was 2012 too, Sue. And it is there. I mean, it took me a long time to write it. It took me like 5 or 6 years to write it. So it is therapeutic. I haven't read it since, but I feel like our stories, when we tell our stories, it helps other people because they can relate to it and they can kind of like, I tried to write it as a perspective from like a spiritual standpoint, Um, yeah, imagine when she's 20. I'm telling you, man. Was yours in May too, Sue? I don't know. We'll see. I need to contact the company. I might have already lost my contract. I don't know. Hey, Brandon has a publishing company, but we have not talked about it. So, I don't know. I've been manifesting. I finally did another manifesting. And it was actually a really good meditation for manifesting. I actually kind of manifested what I'm doing tomorrow. But, yeah. So, making me kind of nervous, though. If I told you guys what it was, you would see why. Well, good riddance. Lost Voices with Jackie. Good riddance. Sorry to hear that. But you're better off. I think we just all need to join that. What is that new group? Where all the girls are kicking out the guys. All the women are kicking out the men. We always talk about that on here. I've been a part of that club for 12 years, so let's just all join it. If anybody could tell me how to figure out how to do a retreat, I would love to do that. But I don't know if it's something I could do on my property, because I would really like to do a retreat on my property or something like that. But yeah, 5B. I always get confused with like 5B, 4B. What is it? Oh, September. Okay. That's when his birthday is. Well, good riddance. Good night, Francis. It's good to see you, buddy. I know it's late. Like I said, I always do this, Sometimes he can stay, Tracy, huh? What big UFO reveal? I don't know what you're talking about. Like we said, I just need a robot to help me with stuff. That's it. I just need a robot. 4B. Okay, I gotcha. So I always suggest Jake Dossie. He has a lot of different ways. There's lots of different ways to manifest. I actually put something about salt water up. That's lady that I follow. It's really just about our thoughts create, our intention creates, our vibration matters. So if we're on a low vibration, we can't manifest. If we're on a higher vibration, it has a lot to do with raising your vibration. You cannot manifest on a low vibration. So when you're sad or upset or whatever, and you're in a low vibe, you cannot manifest that way. Manifestation comes when you're in a high vibe, and it's a high vibe thing. So meditations that you can do, there's manifesting meditations you can do. There's ones you can do for your sleep. It's really about raising your vibration and all about intention and kind of wanting that enough without being overly obsessive. But our thoughts create. You usually envision it, but there's lots of ways to do it. What UFO crash site? I'm out of it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm not doing a personal question tonight, Jeremy. I'm only on here for a little bit. Like I said, my eyes are making me so tired. I just wanted to check in with you guys, so I'm not doing them tonight. If you wanted to do an email question, you could. But I kind of don't have a time limit on those, but you can always do that. And I watched a thing for the lottery. If you do 5 tickets at a time, you're more likely to win too. So yep. And it's just doing things that you love, right? It's just getting into a high vibe. That's how you manifest. I watched some of the really good manifestors talk about that. And I've kind of always said that, you can't really manifest when you're in a low vibe. You've got to be in a high vibe. It has to do with your thoughts. Your thoughts always create. And there's little things you can do, and it's always about intention too. I literally wrote on a piece of paper what I wanted. I put it under my pillow. You're supposed to read it Some people say you ride it 8 times, some do the salt water thing. I mean, I manifested my Jeep just by thinking about it. So, there's different ways to do it. We can manifest certain things in our life. So, but you have to be positive about it, not negative. When you start getting in kind of like a negative mindset, a low vibe, you go backwards with it. So yeah, but I watched a thing where like if you buy the five scratchers at a time of different ones, you're more likely to win. So I don't know. I haven't tried it. Nope. I know you sent it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. What are they saying? My stomach started growling. Of course I'm hungry right now. I always get hungry when I get on here with you guys. What? Why? Why? Why do you do that to me, all of you? I should have put shoes on or socks on. My feet are cold. Where did the link go? I saw you put a link, but I don't see it now. Interesting, because I know that's been coming out a lot. Which kind of like came in the reading, right? About some of them being aliens. You've tried it for gifts. They would. Oh, really? You buy 7 tickets. Okay. I want to try it, like even like the small. And the guy that I watched, he actually won more on the smaller tickets, like on the one. I think it was either $1 or $5 tickets. I think it was the $1 tickets, but he won like $50 or something. But he bought like the 5. So well, Tracy, you can't be negative thoughts when you buy them. You have to think positive. You have to have a high vibration when you go in there. You can't go in there and be like, I have no luck. And unfortunately, as humans, we say that, but you can't be saying that if you're going to be doing anything. You have to look at it differently. Like, I'm going to win this time, or I do have luck, or if the universe wants me to have it, this I'm going to have it. Those kind of things. And then I think, like I said, the 5, you have to add the 5, 5 of them. Apparently it ups your chances. So you have to change your mindset when you're doing things like that, because it's easy to get in the negative mindset. Even my mom has told me, because sometimes looking for a new house and stuff, I get a little negative, and she's like, oh, whatever God's gonna give us. So she's right. Like, I gotta look at it differently. So I just started manifesting differently. My stomach started growling. Who's hungry? Is it are you talking about Madeline McCann or Madalena? Is it which one? Which Madeline is it? Or Madel? Is it McCann? Is it Soto? Is it the other one, the little girl that's missing? Because I don't know what to search. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do try the 5 $1 ones or something and see. No, it does work that way though. I've watched people that won the lotto that talk about how they manifest it. I've seen there's videos out there on YouTube. You can write a number this one lady, she wrote a number she wanted, an exact number. She put it under her pillow. She'd look at it before she'd go to bed, and she'd sleep with it under her pillow. She won that exact amount. And if you watch, go on YouTube and look up lotto winners and how they manifested it. So yeah, it does work that way. You can manifest that. You can literally manifest anything you want. So 1900. Wow. I could use that. I don't know where you're hearing that, Charla, but I mean, I did a reading on it. It kind of said that. So the $5 ones, okay. I think he won more on the $1 ones, but that's interesting. He won he bought like 5 of the $1, 5 of the $5, 5 of the $20, and the only ones that paid out were the lower, but I can't remember if it was 1 or 5. Um, okay, I'll look it up. I can never spell her name. I have a really hard time with it. Madazocoj. Talking about burning stuff in the fire pit. Did I do cards on her? I can't remember if I did cards on her or not. I know we did the astrology. I have to go search in my because I can't remember if I did cards on her or not. I know I wanted to, but I can't remember. I know we did the astrology on it. I don't know. That was one of my talkative ones. Yeah, see, you got to listen to yourself. But yeah, I've watched if you watch those videos about how people manifested their lottery winnings, it's kind of crazy. Like they all said that they manifested it in like they'd either write the number down, sleep with it under the pillow, or do different things. That's the only one I kind of remember is that she wrote the exact amount, and then I think she won the exact amount. It was either a lottery. I'm pretty sure it was lottery, not casino. So, anybody can manifest anything in that way, apparently. So you just have to like learn how to do it right, and you have to clear all the blocks, and like it has a lot to do with your mindset and being positive. So I'm definitely trying to do it more myself, because I've kind of laxed on my manifestation. I want to do the saltwater one too, but I don't have a glass bowl. So that's something I want to do. The one that I posted for you guys, I want to try it. I try different things, but literally with my Jeep, it was just like, oh, I think I want a Jeep, or I think I need a Jeep, and then that's what I ended up with. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I've manifested a lot in my life, at different times. So yeah, can manifest things. It's about getting on the right vibe and doing the right thing. So I always watch like videos on it and stuff. They tell you different ways to do it. There's different things you can do, different times of the month, things like that too. So the moon, a lot of people use the moon, stuff like that. Don't talk about chocolate or food right now, Tracy, because that's what I want. Yeah, I mean that kind of came in the astrology that they're both involved. Yeah, and you could do uh vision boards are great. I mean, I had a lot of stuff happen on my vision boards. It just wasn't it didn't end up the way that I thought it would end up, but when you look back on it, it's like, okay, that did happen, just maybe not the way I thought. Yep. I know I've slacked on my meditations too, Julie, for real. Like that's part of my like New Year stuff as I want to get back into like my spiritual practices, my meditations, the manifestation stuff like that. Like I also need to when I am not being so tired. I don't understand why I'm so tired. So in a jar, huh? Do you do anything when you put it in a jar like that? I've been to casinos, but I need to manifest before I go because I don't ever win. I won like off of the Zeus one really well, like at the end of my night on when we went for my birthday one time. And I got basically made all the money back that I had spent. But so I can't find that. And now I look for that that machine and I can't seem to find it. So none of the places have them out here, the Zeus machine. But I need to manifest before I go in and stuff and do it like that, because I'm not I don't even really know. Like there's a way you have to that you should do it, right? um you know, certain machines you look for and things like that. So I should probably, before I go back, maybe watch some YouTube videos and stuff on how to win and then do some manifesting. I'm going to do that. I did write down a number that I wanted, and that's on my paper under my pillow. Well, can't do it overnight, but there are lots of ways to do it. But I was really tired before. So I was really tired before I got sick. And when I talked to the doctor, she said, well, it might be related to your illness. You might have been getting sick. And so you're really tired. But the eye thing is just super weird. Like my eyes feel tired. So then I feel tired. You know what I mean? And no matter what I do, like eye drop. Well, she told me to get different eye drops that I haven't been able to get. But it's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It just makes me feel tired and drained. I don't know. That's interesting. Because sometimes you have to like speak it into existence, you know. Hey, at least you win something though. My grandparents used to win at the casino a lot, but it hasn't rubbed off on me so far. Oh, you got to manifest it. There's certain ways to do it. Again, there's people that do it well and they know what machines to pick and things to do. So, and then they probably do the manifesting thing. So, you know, you can't say that. You have to change your thoughts. So, if you weren't manifesting before you went in there and you had kind of a negative outlook, then that's what's going to happen. I remember we went to I've been pretty lucky about this sometimes. I remember when I took Eli to Vegas for one of his birthdays, and it was like his 6th birthday or 7th birthday, something like that. I was running short on money, and I put a quarter in the machine and I won $75. And the $75 was enough to take him to the aquarium before we left and get us home. So, and that's happened to us a couple times. We went to the beach, because I've always traveled on very little money, believe it or not. Whenever I used to with my son. And my mom, I think we found like $10 on the ground, and she went and put it on a scratcher, and we won 50, and it paid for our breakfast the next day and to get home. So, you know, we do have those lucky moments. A good book to manifest is Ask, and it is, oh, interesting. I don't read. That's the problem. Like, I can't focus good enough to read. I don't know. I've been taking iron. Yeah, it's like my eyeballs though. So I'm like, I don't know if it's like I need a new prescription, because they told me I had to come back in a year, probably because I'm getting old. And I'm already blind as it is. I literally wish I could do LASIK or something. But I mean, I could be looking at my phone too much, but I look at my phone as much as I did earlier in the year when I didn't have this problem. I took a lot of D and A, because they say when your eyes are like you're having problems with your eyes, that those are vitamins that work. But I don't know. I just feel tired. Yeah, it's kind of like dry eye, but like tired. So I could have something that's like, I know there's things that like cause really, really dry eye. So he might be able to give me some drops or something. I don't know. But I was like, I better just go, because it's affecting my life. It's affecting my work. I can't work, you know. And I'm just so tired. Yeah, vitamin A. Yeah. Vitamin A and vitamin D. I've been taking those. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't seem to do much for me. I just feel so exhausted. And with that exhaustion, I'm having a hard time feeling the motivation to, work cases and do things. Although in my back of my mind, I have all these cases I want to do, all these maps I want to do, things like that. Well, we don't have good luck all the time, Tracy. I mean, sometimes we have bad luck, but you know, again, if you're not manifesting and you're having negative thoughts and stuff, it's going to affect it. Yeah, it could be my prescription. I could just be getting more blind. I've only had this for like a year, but it did say I needed to go back and check for a year. So, I mean, but hopefully they still have these glasses if I need a new prescription, because I love these glasses and I always have a hard time finding out, having glasses look good on me. So, hopefully they have the same ones. I get these ones off of Zinni. The ones that I got from the place I got my prescription from, I didn't like them. I didn't like them, and they kept falling off. And I live too far away to take them back and get it fixed. We are getting MN. What's NMM? NMN. I'll look it up. Is that the? I saw something on TikTok that people were using, and I don't know if that's the same thing. Yeah, no, that was one thing I really wanted to do out there, and so I was happy we got to go. No, she said I could contact and get my blood done, and I haven't done it. So yeah, I mean, it could have something to do with my prescription. I'm blind. I'm like negative 575. I'm so blind. I mean, diabetes runs in my family, but I really don't eat I don't eat a lot of bread. I don't eat a lot of like sugar and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. It runs in my family. My grandma had it. My mom has it. It's possible. I thought about that too, and I also thought about thyroid, because thyroid affects your eyes as well. I've been taking a thyroid supplement. It's been helping me sleep better, because there's a natural supplement that I got on Amazon that has like ashwagandha in it and a couple other things. I noticed magnesium. I haven't been taking as many magnesiums because I ran out and I haven't gotten any more. So I started taking a thyroid supplement, and it's helped energy wise a little bit, and sleep wise, because I wasn't sleeping good there for a little bit. So that has helped a little bit on that. I'm going to be 43 next month, so I don't know. I don't have insurance, so there's no bad luck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm live, Teresa. Just hanging out, kind of, though. They checked my thyroid hormone a couple years ago. I don't know if it would change that much in a few years. Before I moved out here to Arizona, and everything was fine. That does run in my family too. My family has bad genetics. We have everything, but I've been pretty lucky. So no, it has been since I started taking that. It has, because there's ashwagandha and stuff in it. It has helped, because before I wasn't sleeping good at all, but my sleep lately has been. Well, I have to call back, the doctor says, and they have to write me a prescription, and then I don't know, you go in and do it. I don't really know how it works. So I haven't been wanting to do that. I take vitamin D all the time. B12 doesn't help me that much. I was taking B1, but I ran out. I got to get some more. Yeah, no, I know. I get that a lot, Jeremy. I get that I used to get, I was like 25 at 30s. No, I'm going to be 43 on February 12th. And when you start like forgetting like how old you're going to be, I literally had to like use the calculator to make sure I was turning 43 and not 42. So, girl, I just take a handful. I don't even know what my dosage is. I start feeling run down, and I just take more vitamins. I'm freaking blind. My mom was all worried I was gonna get eye cancer because she had eye cancer and lost her eye, and they told her it wasn't genetic. So I don't know, because my uncle also lost his eye. I don't know if it's the same thing. So, but last time I went a year ago, my eyes were fine, but my prescription could just be off. Um, I know. I don't want to though. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I was turning 40. Well, you know what I did yesterday? This tells you where like I'm like foggy brained because I also have fibromyalgia, but I haven't really had a problem with it in years since I've emotionally gotten better. It's gotten better. So, I haven't really had that much of an issue. But I know when I had my fibromyalgia, that's how I felt, like just so tired, but I don't like have the achiness and stuff that I had with fibromyalgia. Um Yeah, no, I can't do anything on myself, Carla. I can't do anything on myself. Um at all. Eli's not here. I haven't heard from him in 2 weeks. I finally heard from him today. So, yep, you'd have a one eye psychic. Well, my mom just got her new eye and it's purple. So, um but yeah, no, I can't medically scan myself. Shit, I barely medically scan anybody else. I can't do anything for myself. But anyways, I went and I ate yesterday at Denny's. Because sometimes when I go to town, I'll just go get something to eat because I'll be starving. And I was like, I'm gonna treat myself and go to Denny's. And when I was leaving, I had my leftover food in my hand, right? But it was like in something. It's normally I usually have it in a bag or something, right? So I didn't realize. My mom called me. She was telling me she was sick. I paid for my food, and then I just grabbed the bag off the counter thinking it was mine. Didn't see the guy next to me, and the lady's chasing me out of the door because I grabbed the guy's food. And then I was like, "Well, where's mine?" She's like, "It's in your hand." I was like, "What the hell is wrong with me?" Oh. Yeah, no, I need to. I don't have insurance. I do, but it's like you have to get to $1,500 and then they cover everything. So I haven't been wanting to do it. But the doctor said that they do like a blood work for like $6. So I might do that. I just haven't done it. I literally thought it was my food because usually I have it in a bag. And I came out, I'm like, I'm so sorry to the guy. And he's looking at me like crazy. And the lady was looking at me like crazy, like I meant to do it or something, or, people have moments like that. Like, I don't know what happened to me, what was wrong with my brain, but I'm like, where's my own food? And it was in my hand, but I wasn't used to it being in that sort of container. So I'm sorry about that, Teresa. I don't really get the pancakes. I actually like the salads and stuff. Um, and I haven't been eating a lot of meat, but yesterday I kind of craved meat. So, Sheila, I have a lot of memories of my grandma at Denny's. So I love Denny's, and plus they took because I had to get a new bank account, and I don't have my card yet, so I had to use Google Pay. So I have to find places that take that. But um, I had so many memories of Denny's with my grandma. That was our place to go. So I tend to gravitate towards there sometimes, but I don't really eat, like I said, I don't really like sweet stuff. So yeah, I like Denny's. I mean, I don't know. I like they have a prime rib salad that's really good, which sometimes I feel like meat, sometimes I don't, but lately I have, so maybe my iron is low cuz for a while I wasn't craving it at all. Um mm. So I tend to gravitate towards salads and things like that. I love their ranch. So the ranch makes all the difference on the salads, you know. me and my mom went to this place called R&R Pizza, and they have all you can eat pizza and salad bar. And I didn't eat very much. Their salad was really good, the salad bar, because you don't get a lot of those lately. And the pizza, he's like, what kind of pizza do you want? We'll make it for you. So they made the kind of pizza I wanted, and then by then I was full, so I ended up stealing some, taking it with me. I swear, because R&R, because me and my husband used to always say R&R. That's the name of my book. I'm sorry about that, Teresa. It's always hard. Um, yeah, mine are. I used to work at Denny's too, so, and they're hiring now. I thought about it. I was like, I just can't. But, I used to work at Denny's. I used to waitress when I lived in California. Actually, that was one of my favorite jobs. It was fun watching drunk people come in, and I used to make really good shakes, and I used to get tipped a lot. They would tip me like this one. Like family came in and they tipped me like $20 just for shakes. Yeah, that and like Wendy's was or not Wendy's, Denny's was our place, and then we used to always we like Taco Bell too, and the Mexican pizzas at Taco Bell. So when they got rid of the Mexican pizzas, I was mad. I'm glad they brought them back. Um, I don't know where that is. Shoney's, never heard of that before. Yeah, I thought about doing like the crepes or the pancakes or something when I was there, but I'm not like a huge breakfast person. Sometimes I'll do like the crepes. I like crepes, like High Hop. I like their crepes. Um, so, but I have to be like in the mood for it. I don't know. I'm not a huge breakfast person. I never eat breakfast. I mean, I am for the most part. I have a little bit of a cough. My eyes are just so tired. Like I was telling everybody, I'm going to the eye doctor tomorrow. On my way to probably do something I shouldn't do. Always doing something I shouldn't do, right? Constantly, my whole life. I like stress myself out with it, because I know I shouldn't do it. Then I do it anyways. Oh, Neo, come on, dude. Careful there, buddy. Almost knocked you guys off. Neo, what's up with your tail? Yeah. Nope. Hold on, I need to fix this because it's driving me. I think I have to. It's gonna unplug me for a second because I don't like when it's loose. Okay, there we go. Yep, Neo butt time. No, not doing questions tonight. Too tired. Too tired. Neo, what? Neo's been really clingy lately too, so I don't know if he just doesn't like he's been sleeping with me every night. The other day he was just like in my lap cuddling me. I don't know. He just been like that lately. I mean, I always had like intuitive hits. I can't remember much of my childhood, for some reason, so I can't tell you if I ever saw any ghosts or anything. I remember feeling I was being watched. Like I've had experiences like that, but no, I didn't really tap into them until I had my awakening when my husband passed away, and then I kind of like accepted them and tapped into them, and then so. But according to my astrology chart, Carly says where my midheaven is that I was born gifted. It does run in my line. There's allegedly, so And my grandma was always into that kind of stuff too, but back in the day, you didn't talk about that, She had clairvoyant cards and stuff like that, but I don't even talk to Eli anyways. Like, that kid, I don't know. He's living his own life or something. I don't know. I talked to him on his birthday, and that was the last time I talked to him. Then I told him I'm going to make a missing persons report because I haven't heard from you. And I don't know what's going on, And he's like, I'm okay, Mom. And then that was it. And I said, is everything, are you all right? Like, is everything okay? And making sure that they're getting along. They didn't break up or anything because he was in Tennessee to see her, and they were with each other for a while. And so I don't know. I don't know if he's all right, what's going on. Can only do so much. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't work at a place that got robbed all the time, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I think we're kind of born with them. Like, I feel like we're always born with that connection to the other side, but we have to, we always can be gifted in different ways, but you have to, you have to accept your gifts and work on opening them up and getting back in tune with the other side, because we all come from there. So we all have the capability in different ways. Some more than others, depending on how much you awaken, but you kind of have to just wake up to it. Well, if I talk to him, I will, but he doesn't even remember her. I asked him, and I don't think he remembers. Yeah, I do. Especially since he was in Tennessee for like a week, and I didn't even know, He always does. He always hangs out. That's my Neo baby, huh? Oh, thank you. Yeah, he doesn't remember any of that, and neither I don't either. But I brought it up, and he doesn't remember. I don't know. He's 20, living his own life. You know what I mean? And he's got a girlfriend, so you know how they are at that age. I doubt it. But I'll mention it to him if I ever talk to him. Like I said, he's not talking to me, No, I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't even talk to him. So he's not a very social person in that way. Barely has anything on social media and stuff like that. So, but he really likes this girl, and I know that they were kind of having issues, and so I'm hoping that they're not anymore. I hope so. I don't know if he doesn't talk to me. He's in love. I hope, but I mean, I got kind of a sad feeling from him when he messaged "I'm okay, Mom." So I'm wondering. I hope they didn't like have problems when he was over there, because I don't know, their astrology is kind of weird. But he's got to live and learn. I think it's been put on the back burner. He told me he was going to, like, he got a computer to where he could do different things, I guess. And I don't know. He was working with some guy with beats and stuff, but he hasn't been putting it on TikTok or nothing. So I doubt it, Teresa. I don't know. He doesn't like animals as much as I do. He used to, but so I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't have his job anymore. I don't know what happened. He hasn't talked to me about it. Didn't want to talk about it because I talked to him on his birthday. So, I don't know. I have no way of knowing. That's what's hard when we let our kids grow up. Like, we don't know what's going on if they don't tell us, you know. Sometimes he'll talk to me a couple days in a row or whatever, but then, you know, I don't hear from him for a while. I'm like, can you just text me and like just check in and be like, I'm okay, I'm alive, like, so I don't have to go and like make a missing persons report, you know? Yeah, he doesn't love him as much anymore though. Not like me. Like, he tolerates him and stuff, but yeah. He's I mean, and he does love him when he's around him and stuff, but he's, I don't know. He's just different. He's older. So, yeah, he's my only kid. Other than these fur children. How fur children? How fur children? Yeah, you know, Tracy, I don't know. So, I mean, as empath, yeah, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. No. No, don't rub on that. He tries to come over here and rub on everything. Dude, your tail's in the way. There's a when I take Kai to the feed store in when we go get hay and stuff, he loves the black cat that's there, and I'm like, does he think it's Neo, or does he just like he's like buddies with him? They always say hi to each other. Yeah, this is the one my son was like, I've never seen a cat be like that with anybody before. He is very much my cat. You know, he's a good boy. He's the sweetest one I have. That's what I told him. I said, am I getting doing a missing persons report? And I called and I left him a message. I was like, you know that my mom called for a welfare check on me when I wasn't keeping in contact with her, and I'd hate for the police to show up. My mom did that shit to me. I didn't talk to her for like a week or something. Next thing you know, the cops are at my door at the apartment I was living at with Eli's dad. Yeah. Now I've already been on here an hour. Did it? I don't think so. I didn't see it go off. I think you're seeing things. I hope that the music box thing I'm getting works. It's possible, Teresa. I don't know. That's not a ball. That's the blue light. That's the blue. That's that light right there. And that's usually from my arm sometimes, not always, or Neo's tail sometimes. What that is like, if anything goes by it, it'll set off the light. But sometimes my energy does it. Uh, Yeah, I just want him to keep in contact. I know that he's trying to live his life. You know, my birthday's coming up and I really wanted to like bring him out here for my birthday. That's really what I wanted for my birthday, but he didn't even reply to me when I told him that. And I would like to get him driving lessons for his birthday, but he again didn't I haven't talked to him to do it. So um You know, I told him, I'm like, I just need you to, yeah, it's just the blue beam thing, because you would have seen it continuously going off if it's the ball. But I mean, it is blue, so it's confusing. I was looking for more trigger objects, you know. Who's that? You know who's gotten nicer? Libby. She's been around me more, but let me pet her more. She was like kind of a witch for a while. He is in California. He went to Tennessee to see his girlfriend. His girlfriend lives in Tennessee. So, no, he's 20. He just turned 20 on the 6th. He did send me a good Christmas gift, and that was the last, like, you know, I sent him a couple things, but I wanted to get him driving lessons for his birthday. Like, me and my mom go in on him together or something, because he doesn't know how to drive, and I think he needs to learn how to drive, and I'd rather him learn from, I took driving lessons, and I learned to be a good driver from driving lessons. It's more real. I think you learn a lot more from you than your parents, you know, so I'm trying to get him, he's already got his permit, but no, be nice. Don't be like that. Neil, why are you like that? He's so possessive. He gets like mad at other cats when they come over by me. Libby, you're being a nicer cat lately. Be nice. I know, I'm gonna have to get off here soon, because like I said, no. I know, January 6th is forever changed now. Stupid. Stop. No, he's always like that. There is one cat, Nebula, that I have that he loves her. He tries to grab her, and even though he's fixed, hump her. Like, he loves her. But anyone else around me, and he'll leave me for her. But I don't know why he loves her so much. It's so weird. But anybody else, he kind of gives me a hard time. Libby's letting me pet her. Libby usually doesn't. Hey, Libby. She usually tries to bite me or something. She's being a good girl. She's a good girl. Yes, you are. I try not to pet her too much, because then she bites me. But he's afraid to drive, so that's why, you know, I would like to give him some driving lessons so that he can learn how to drive correctly. It makes me nervous as hell, but if he's gonna drive, I'd rather him learn. You know what I mean? Good night, Marby. Love you too. Oh, are you talking to your brother or your son? I mean, not me. I thought you were telling me I love you. But yeah, no, I do. I send him messages too, and I wait for him to like respond. And I didn't hear anything. And me and so Lizzie went and found his girlfriend online. She's like, I'm like the FBI. And so she went and found her online, and we all sent messages to her. So, and then he got back to me. Ocean's here. He's just over there because my electric is off on this side. Yeah, he's swimming around, thank God. He's been like, I don't know, hanging out in the bottom more. I just changed his water, and I measured everything out, like all the stuff I put in there. And I don't know, the water smells weird, but I mean, he's swimming around okay. So he doesn't seem to swim as much. But I'll have him back if I fix the electric on this side, or if I move. You guys will see him again. But there's nowhere to really plug him in at over here. I actually have an extension cord running from that thing that runs from the kitchen to turn on my computer. So that's why there's no lights or nothing. So, aw. 27th birthday, you're young. You're a youngin'. Well, he did. He messaged me and said he was okay, and that's all I heard. Well, yeah, but he needs to like learn. I haven't found anything that's free. Is it like free behind the wheel? He's in California, so I'll have to check that out. What's it called? Put on the brakes. I'd rather him learn like from a driving school, because I did, and I learned a lot. I mean, but my grandparents let me drive all the time too. But I mean, I had that experience of, driving with the teacher that taught me everything, and I could actually drive. Like, I feel like it was like safe behind the wheel training. So that's what I would like to do, like him to do. Are you agreeing, Libby, that let's keep the dumb fuckery to a minimum, huh? Is that why you're messing with that sign? You agree with it? You agree with it? Yeah, I know. They have. It makes me nervous. Like, I don't want him to drive because I do so many readings on people's kids who have passed an accident or something, but at the same time, he's going to have to. I'd rather him learn to do it right. And, people do what they go how they're supposed to go, I guess, is what I keep telling myself. But being my only kid, I always will worry about him. Oh, thank you. I know I haven't seen him in over a year, and that's the longest I haven't seen him, and I doubt it. He just got back from Tennessee, but I told him I would love to see you on, for my birthday. I'd like to get Lizzie out here too, but I don't know. She said because Charlie's got school and stuff, so I don't know. So good night, Judy. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna get off here soon too, because it takes me a little bit to take care of the animals. So I'll probably get off here at 11. It's 10:47. I just wanted to check in and hang out and talk. What are you looking at the computer for? Say hey. Do the spin edition to. Okay, I'll check that out. I didn't know they had free programs for that. I know their driving lessons are hella expensive, but good night, Judy. I know I'm starving. Made myself hungry talking about all that food. As always, we always talk about food on this live. I don't know why. Why do we do that to ourselves? Shira, come on, stop that. You know nothing about what? Oh, are you leaving too? Good night, Charla. Good to see you too. Yeah, I'll stay on for about 10 more minutes and I'm going to get off. Shira, come on. Stop that. Oh my goodness. Libby. The problem with Libby is she gets on this keyboard and she starts playing with the keys. I have 2 missing keys. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be getting up cases and maps and stuff soon. I know how to do the mapping now. I just don't know the astrology for it. And me and her actually, she's been going through her own stuff. So we actually haven't talked as much and been, keeping in contact. Unfortunately, we've kind of been in our own little worlds. So we actually haven't done any astrology things lately. Good night, Julie. You were psychic tonight. That's all we will say. Yeah, but I told her I'd give her a reading and I haven't been able to just because catching up, and then I'm just so exhausted. Like, I can't. He doesn't have a YouTube. Well, I mean, he has one that he comments on here with. I think it's under Eli Cordova. Has a picture of Casper on it, but he doesn't like put anything on YouTube. He was supposed to, but he doesn't. No, it was on TikTok, but he hasn't been. And he was going to make a YouTube and then he never did it. So, I don't know. And he did it from TikTok. Which I'm curious what's going to happen with that, if it's actually going to get banned or someone's going to buy it or what's going to happen. Because I don't know. I just don't. It's going to suck for influencers, that's for sure. There's a lot of influencers that make money on there, you know, me included. But I haven't done it. I haven't filled a pool to YouTube or TikTok because I just haven't. Shit. And I don't really want to post anything on there until I see like what's going to happen with it. I saw a march, and I can't remember if it was on TikTok or if it was on YouTube, and it was like, "Not my president." It showed these people marching, and I know that they're supposed to do a march the night. When is it? The 18th, tomorrow. So, oh, you're here. Have no fear. You came just in the nick of time. Yeah, I've been sick and just been extremely exhausted, and I don't really know why. I've been fighting with my eyes, just feeling tired all the time, and me being tired. I don't know. So, that's my biggest thing. I know Elon Musk will probably buy it, and then I'll have to leave it anyways. I wish I could buy it. I'd be rich. No, I mean, I miss Eli, but that's not what's making me feel this way, you know. Yeah, he'll probably buy it, and then I'll have to leave it anyways. It's hard. Like, I was never on X because I just didn't like it at all, like the energy there. So, yeah. I don't know. You lost it on your neighbors. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I know that's not why. This is medical or something. It's definitely, I'm getting over being sick, but I was feeling exhausted before that. So, I mean, we've talked since then and stuff. It's just these last couple weeks we haven't. I don't know what's going on. There goes the ball. Um Yellow, is that your people? Freya, do not go run in there. She tries to sneak and go jump the cat. Yep, don't go in there. Go lay down. Who'd you bring with you? It's always the ones in the back. It's weird. I don't really touch the ones in the front. No, just the timing, you know. There we go again. Who you got? It's weird because it's only one. You would think if they touched one, like more, that one's in the front. Is the other one in the back? I don't know. We haven't gone off since the beginning, so it's kind of weird. Good night, Steph. Good to see you. Oh, who's saying hi? Someone's saying hi. It's a different ball every time. Look, it's switching back and forth. What, it was in the back, and then it was in this one right here in the front, and now it's in the back again. They're different balls. Yeah, she does. No, it's the back again. Yeah, no, I doubt he will. He doesn't really want to. He doesn't like to live with all my animals. Oh, that's interesting because he was very adamant about coming in that day with the accident. But he might, who knows, he might come and help my mom out if I get her on the same property and stuff. You never know. We'll see. Time will tell. Did I say goodnight to Steph? I know he did, but he's just different now. He doesn't. They're not the best behaved things, you know? Sometimes. What? Neo, can you quit rubbing on everything? Oh, okay. Well, he could be the one saying hi for sure. It started going off when you came in here. It was interesting. It was the back ball, then the front ball, then the back ball, then the back ball. And I remember how adamant he was that day. Aw, sweet. Oh, yeah, Tracy, I forgot to tell you there's also something in my astrology about what we talked about today, too. And one of my readings I listened to. So, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Congratulations on the new doggy. Yeah, there is. This guy I listened to, Jimmy Tarot Ship, he was talking about it. There's something hitting my 6th house. Besides health, but yeah, I don't know. I think there's some stuff hitting my 6th house, which is also health. So I don't know. I should probably do a blood thing. I don't know. Oh, did you see it, Tracy? How come you saw it and I didn't? Feet? What are you talking about? Well, that's not cool. I see how it is. You guys are all buddy buddy and just leave me out. I I see it. I see how it is. Oh no, I can't remember what it is. I hope it's not. There's something hitting. I have to go back and listen, I guess, again. I don't know. Yeah, well, I see how it is. I see how it is. You send me something, you send me yours and I'll send you mine. How about that? You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Yeah, if you're in Facebook, we can do a group chat. Yeah. I know I have what's it called? What's that chat group thing, Tracy? And I never go in there. I made it and I haven't done shit in there. Discord. What's Signal? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Signal is. I can't get any more apps. My phone won't let me. I don't have any apps. I mean, I don't have any more room for apps. My phone is full and I've got to figure out how to make it unfull. Tried to update TikTok today and it wouldn't let me, so I had to add a new bank app and something else. So yeah, I am yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. I can't do any more apps right now. I have to go through and I'm afraid to delete pictures because I don't know if they've uploaded yet, like backed up. I do, but I have it under. I don't know how to do that because I had it under the Psychic Sleuth. I mean, you could probably find me on there. I had a Discord chat, but I haven't done nothing in there. I like been off the map. I need so much. I need to do. I need to do Patreon and stuff too. How cute. There's a Google Hangout. It's like old school. Oh. Well, if the governments are spying on our chats, then I'm going to be in trouble. Just saying. Some of the stuff I talk about when it comes to cases and stuff. I always say I hope nobody looks at my search history. There's some things I've looked at. I can't add another app though. I have to go through and I'm not really worried about it, honestly. Whatever. They want to read a couple girls talking about stuff. Who cares? I mean, that's what WhatsApp is. WhatsApp is encrypted too. So, you know. I mean, any spirit can touch the balls. All right, it's 11. I better stick to my schedule and get off and feed everybody. Well, put them away, eat, feed everybody. Let them go potty and go to bed. Like, I have to get it. My appointment's 11:30, but it's an hour and a half there, and I want to do something before. So, yeah, any spirit can touch the ball, Teresa. Animals are spirits, just like regular spirits. They're energy, so any spiritual being can touch the balls. They're going off more tonight though than they have in a long time. And I've been turning off the bear because it just runs down the battery and I don't have any batteries right now. So yep, and lots of driving. So all right, well, I just wanted to check in, say hi, get back on the algorithm, let everybody know what's going on, just chit chat for a little bit, like have a social hour. And oh well, I'm not gonna say anything. So the doctor will tell you. Possible. It is possible. It's possible from what I'm seeing, but I don't like to do those sorts of predictions. Spirit sometimes brings it in kind of funky. So I guess time will tell, huh? You can give one. I keep saying I hope that that's not part of what's going on. I hope I'm not a grandmom soon. Because my readings, my readings that I like, the tarot readings I listen to keep talking about like a baby announcement, baby shower, baby coming, and I'm like, oh, I freaking hope not. And Liz is like, hope it's me, and I'm like, I'd rather be you than my son, for you, for reals, you know. I'm not a grandma, aunt. Saying I hope I'm not, because it's all in my readings. Yeah, I don't know. She can have it. I don't want to be a grandmom yet. He needs to be older first. But I guess whatever's meant to be will be. So, all right, I gotta get off here. But I'll be back soon. Hopefully I can find out what's happening with my eyes. But I'm also drained, so I really probably do need to get my blood drawn. I don't know. I don't want to. So I'll look into that right now. I'll check that app because you pay $9 for like 3 months. And I think I can do it that way. I think I can just order it from the app. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have to talk to a doctor or not, but I'll look at it and see what I need to do. Since everybody says I need to get my blood work done, I'll go get it done. Okay, it's been like a long time since I've had my blood work done, so I will. I got to do something. This is affecting my life, and like there's goals I have for where I want my channel to go, what I want to do, and there's other things I want to do. Like I said, I would like to do like an animal channel, and I'd probably make it separate from this. I think that's the way to go with it. But there's a lot of animal channels that do really well, um, that have millions of followers. So if I could do something really good and that people really like, that's why I'm getting a vlogging camera, not only for the paranormal stuff and maybe day-to-day things, but animal stuff, especially if I get like a little bit of a bigger house and I can get it kind of updated. um that's the plans that I have. So I've been taking thyroid supplements. I don't know. So I was told a long time ago by a psychic I probably had Lyme disease and I needed to get checked for it. I've never been bit by anything, but you can get it different ways now. You don't have to be bit by a tick to get it. You can get it different ways. And but she told me a long time ago, she was psychic and we were talking about it because of something that she had, and she was telling me you can get it like through other means, like contact to contact with people now, I guess. And there's certain, like sometimes the Lyme disease will come back negative, but if you do a different test, it'll come back positive. Like sometimes they're not sensitive enough. And we were talking about that years ago. Um, so I don't know, but I also have fibromyalgia. So, but I just haven't had any issues with my fibromyalgia in a very long time. Usually I'm achy or something, but it almost feels like a chronic fatigue kind of feeling. And with my eyes, like chronic fatigue, and then my eyes. So um well, there's a lot, like I want to still have my spiritual channel. Like I'm not going to go anywhere, like I'm not going to get rid of this, right? But sometimes these are harder to grow, depending. I mean, I could, but it would take a lot of work to do that. I'm still going to try to grow it. There's things I would like to implement to make it grow, but I'm also again going to I would like to do it. I don't know if you can monetize 2 channels. I'm going to have to Google that. But there's some people that do really good with the animal channels. Like I see this talking cat. She's got millions of followers. Like not saying that I'm going to have millions of followers, but maybe it's not as not as hard and draining, but I can make extra income. You know what I mean? And it can go towards my animals and stuff. So, I like to do kind of both things, but I know I always put my animals on here, but I think maybe we can do it something separate because there's people that like animals that aren't into the psychic stuff. So I might have to do it separate. I have to see if you can monetize 2 channels, but I would monetize obviously the one that's making more. I don't really know how that works. I've seen people have more than 1 channel. So I mean, I don't know. It could be. Yeah, no, I actually love reading animals. But I'm talking about like just animal videos. There's some people they do like skits or they have talking ones or they do different things. And I don't know. I have to think about it. But people do like the vlogging and stuff. So I don't know. That's something I kind of want to do. They can pay for themselves. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to have that extra income if I can't find another side hustle to do, because unfortunately this work takes, like, to grow this channel and monetize and everything, it takes a lot, right? um and sometimes I just don't have the energy, so it'd be nice to have. I don't want to do a psychic panel. I just don't. There's nobody I like enough to have on here. I'm a very independent psychic. um so I was on somebody else's psychic panel. I just didn't like it. I don't know. We're gonna see. I have to think of how I could do it. Like, it's gonna have to be something that people really like. Um, I I mean, I don't mind like having guests and stuff, but I don't want to do a psychic panel and do readings. And so I just, I just don't. Um, it's kind of not my cup of tea. But I, I just, besides this, I want an extra income if I can. Do you know what I mean? Because some people do really well with that. If I could get it going really well, we have to see. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least it's worth a try. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I watch a lot of them on YouTube. I don't know how they do it, how they edit it and all that, but could be something to kind of learn. But that's kind of why I wanted a camera, so I could get different moments and stuff. It's easier than my phone. So we'll see. It's just kind of an idea I have. I'm just throwing around ideas because I've also been looking like on YouTube and stuff for side hustles and whatnot. Just it'd be nice to just like have the extra income, So yeah, very funny. I don't know. Probably a messed up wire or something. I don't know. It's only this side of the wall. So it's only these outlets this side. I don't know. That side is fine, but I think that's on a different breaker because it's all the way. The one that I use is all the way over there. And thankfully that side is working. So I think it's on a stronger breaker, different breaker. I think this is on, a different breaker. So I don't know. If I stay, obviously I have to get it fixed. But if I don't want to put the money into it. I would rather put it into the new house and just sell as is. So yep, it's getting late and my eyes are hurting. So, or tired, I should say. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's good to see you. I miss you all. No, it's 11:12. So I will I'll see you guys soon. I'm trying to do the best that I can, and I'm trying to get back into things, you know what I mean? So I'm doing the best. I need to. So it sucks when you feel the way that I kind of feel, though. It makes working hard. It makes doing this work hard. So I felt good for a few days when I was doing my readings and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I overdid it. I don't know what to say. So, alrighty. I'm not really worried about anything, though. Like, I don't think so. I think it's beyond that because there's nothing I'm really that worried about, I think there's something else going on. So I do understand that, like depression, worry, things like that, but I'm not really worried, for the most part, other than people trying to cause me problems, right? I'm not a grandma. That's the only thing. But that just started happening, so that's not thought it was over with, and that just started in again. So it's not that big of a no. You better shut your mouth right now, Yellow. Shut it. Shut it up. Shut it. Shut it. Shut it. Nope. 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 I've been thinking about that lately, and I'm like, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I've been kind of thinking that same thing, and I'm like, I hope to God I'm wrong. So I guess we'll see, huh? All right, I'm getting off now. I'll see you guys soon.